Value this market today?
I think that.
How do you value this market today?
I think that just the way you said it is going to be a fool's journey to say, here's the stock market, and I'm going to time the movement into the market. I'm going to time the movement out of the market. Okay, you know what that means? Okay, you're going to guess what the next variant move is and what the next other thing is. A lot of things depend on a lot of other things, and everything readjusts. What has to happen, I think, is investors, most importantly, have to
The Fed's been operating its monetary policy while looking in the rearview mirror because they keep creating inflation, right? Printing money, quantitative easing, whatever you want to call it. Meanwhile, they're ignoring the road ahead. The problem is they're going to raise rates enough to crush the economy, but not enough to slow inflation.
By the year 2053, the black wealth will be down.
Investors, most importantly, have to realize two things. First, that cash is not a safe investment, is not a safe place, because it will be taxed by inflation. There will not be an interest rate that will anywhere near compensate. And it seems good because it's not volatile, but you're paying a tax of a few percent a year on that. So A, stay out of that. And then B, know how to balance a portfolio, because the way portfolios work through easing of monetary policy, which changes.
I found that even in the darkest circumstances, there is a light.
Is not a hitting of a floor on the capacity of central banks to ease. It has to be manifest in one of three things happening. If you look at the history, you've seen it happen time and time again in the same way, and it lends itself to three types of assets responding. The it that's happened in March deficit and getting money in the hands of those who wouldn't have had it through the normal financial of money and the storehold of wealth. So all of a sudden that changes what you define as risk. You used to think cash as a risk. So when they lowered the interest rates and did a number of other things in the past, that allowed asset prices to rise. We know a number of those things won't be able to happen in the future. So if we start to take a picture of that.
They're as corrupt as they come. They're communists. They're frickin' communists, and we worship them. This is what's sad. Well, the reason they're talking about inflation or deflation is because way back when I was in the 70s, a true capitalist would let